Hey folks, this is Jon Miller, and today we're going to talk about what tactics work best for account-based marketing and account-based experience. I get this question all the time, and there's a lot of good data out there. This data from Topo shows us the tactics that get used the most, as well as the ones that people think are the most effective. And what you see here, especially at the top, is a mix, first of all, of human interactions, because that human-to-human interaction is so important. You see a mix of some tactics that by definition don't scale, like sending direct mail packages. People appreciate things that are obviously not scalable. And then you see some more digital things that do scale, like advertising and website personalization. So ultimately, what you want is to use all of these different tactics. And that's a really, really critical point to make. Success with engagement in account-based strategies isn't about any one tactic or even any two tactics. It's about making all your tactics work together in harmony. It's almost like your human interactions from your SDRs and your salespeople is your percussions, and your direct mail and things like that is your brass, and your advertising and personalization are your strings. And you need orchestration to make sure that they all work together beautifully. So orchestration is all about running plays that really move your account forward to achieve your goals. And there's lots of ways you can run different plays, but my favorite is to align the plays that you run to where the account is in its journey. So what that means is if you've got an account that's at the very top of the journey, they are a qualified account that you might want to go after, but isn't really showing any awareness or engagement with your industry or your company, here you're going to focus on building your brand with emotion, because that's how ultimately you're going to set the foundation for longer term success. This is where things like advertising, frankly, are really, really effective. As the account moves down and they start to show some awareness and engagement with you, you can move from emotion to logic with things like thought leadership and best practices. But you're still not going to want to be too aggressive about reaching out and asking for a meeting because they're not showing any of the signs of being ready for that yet. But the whole time you're listening and you're watching and you're using predictive analytics and intent data to try to figure out that magic moment when the account actually is ready to engage with you as a vendor and they want to talk to a salesperson, and you'd want to reach out to them before they come to your website to formally raise their hand. So things like direct mail and customized videos and executive outreach work really, really well here. Once you have the deal in an open opportunity, you want to start thinking about reaching the entire buying committee. Because the salesperson can't possibly be talking to every influencer in the account. You want to help build validation and consensus in the decision through broad marketing programs as well as advertising to touch a lot of people. And last but not least, once they become a customer, your marketing shouldn't stop. You should continue to focus on adoption and best practices, cross-sell expansion and retention. So that's a little bit about what tactics to use in your account-based marketing and account-based experience strategies, and when you should run different kinds of plays for where each account is in its journey. Thank you for listening.